Hi, welcome back. My name is Jim Shirley, and in today's video we are going to take a look at basically editing a page with some content on it, doing a little formatting, and then we are going to insert an image into it and go ahead and post that page. So if you watched one of the prior videos like the login, you basically kind of saw us go through the process of adding a new post. This is going to be somewhat similar, except we'll just get into it a little more deeply. Okay, so I'm already logged in to my dashboard, so if you haven't done that already, please do so now. And what we're going to do today is another post. So I'm going to add another post. I just do that by hovering over that post with my mouse and then basically just clicking on Add New. And this one is going to be all about email marketing. So let's do 3 tips for email marketing. So I've already got what I'm going to write on the clipboard, so I'm just going to paste it in here. Basically I just did that by hitting Control V. I added it from a text file, so I can just paste it in that way. If you're pasting from a Word document, then you may want to click on this Show the Kitchen Sink button, and then you'll see a couple of icons here, one with a T and one with a W. It says Paste from Word if you hover over it. If you do it there, you can basically just paste in your Word content into that little window and then insert it. That basically cleans up a lot of the garbage code that ends up coming from Word documents when you paste into WordPress or other HTML type web pages. So just a little tip for you there. Okay, so now I've got my article, and I kind of recommend doing it this way for you, especially early on when you're kind of just getting used to your website. Write it out someplace else, like on a text document, like TextEdit in Mac or Notepad or something like that on PCs, or using Microsoft Word if you want. That just gives you something that, whatever you're familiar with, just write out your website content in that place, write it where you're familiar and happy, rather than using this WordPress view. That way, it'll kind of save you from getting tripped up over stuff that really doesn't matter. You can always just come here and kind of paste that content right in, just like we just did, and that makes it easy. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and format our title to be a heading 1. So when I click up there, you can see it changes to heading 1, and then down here it's paragraph. And then let's go ahead and just highlight a sentence here that I want to make underline. So I just click the underline button, and there we go. And then basically you can kind of go through your document and just make edits. If you've got too many spaces in between your paragraphs, for example, just click your mouse in there, hit the backspace button to clean that up. If for some reason things aren't paragraphed the way you need them to be, then just go ahead and click your mouse where you want a paragraph and hit return. And that's basically going to put a couple of lines in between it and just put it out in that format for you. If there's something that you would like to center, for example, you also can do that. So let's say we wanted to center our title. We can basically just go up here. Again, these buttons look a lot like the typical buttons used for editing documents in a word processor. These are kind of the things we've all grown up with, so nothing fancy or new here. It just may look a little different than what you're used to. So we can center that title, and then let's see, that's really about it. We can make this bold by clicking bold for our little PS. And then if you've got something that you'd like to highlight, you can also change colors of the fonts just by clicking next to this little A here. So if we wanted to make something like a dark red, then we can do that. And there we go. That's how we basically can set up our own document. The last thing I'd like to show you is inserting an image. So what I'm going to do is, right after the title here, since images are such a big deal, especially with getting your posts, your blog posts, your pages, whatever pages on your website that you think you might want to share with people, or you want them to share with their friends using Facebook or Google Plus or that kind of thing. Images are a big deal in those shares. They're eye-catching, and you want to make sure that whatever you're writing always has an image, especially if it's something you want people to share with their friends using those social media. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and just click up there after the title, hit enter, so we've got kind of a space here. We're going to add media. Okay, and that's going to open up, and over time you'll basically grow your own media library, and you're going to have lots of pictures in here. In this case we don't have any, so we're going to just upload some. So just click select files right there in the middle, and I went out to the internet and just found a picture of email that I would like to use, so I'm just going to grab that. And as it turns out, this picture is way too big for my web page, 1600 by 1067. It's a pretty big image. So what I'm going to do is just let WordPress kind of resize it for me. So as we scroll down here, you'll see you've got a few options. You've got the title. Let's just type in a caption: 3 email marketing tips. Email marketing for the alt text. And that's what happens when people hover over an image on your website. This alt text is what appears next to the little mouse. We don't need a description. For alignment, I'd like it to be centered. I don't need to link to the file, so I'm going to change that to none. And then you've got a few size options. So you can go full size, or you can go large or medium. So I'm going to go ahead and just stick with medium, and then I'm going to click insert into post down here at the bottom right. And there we go. So let's go ahead and add a new category here for our personal posts. And if you hadn't added a new category in the past, this is how you do it. You basically just click this add new category link. When you've created it, just go ahead and click add new category, and boom, there it is. And now we're ready to post. So let's click publish. If you're not sure how everything looks and you're afraid to click publish first, you can always just do preview. That's going to load up the page, and you'll get to see what it looks like. So here we go. Not bad. Here's our formatted text. Here's how we filed it. It's in the personal category. You can see our underlining, you can see our image, and you can see our centered title for the document. Let's just go back here to edit post right at the very top. Looks good, so I'm going to go ahead and click publish. And as that publishes, that'll wrap up our video. Thanks for joining me, and tune in to others to learn more about WordPress.